A decades-old cold case, now once pushed aside, is now being brought to the spotlight again in hopes of finding some answers for a Silver Creek woman who mysteriously went missing just a few short minutes from home. Our Alyssa Wright joining us live in the studio with more on the newly reopened case. Alyssa?
Bronson, the disappearance of Judith Threkold has stumped investigators since the 70s and has been deemed a cold case with no new leads. Now, with the help of social media, this case has been revitalized.
March 8th, 1976, Judith was walking home from the library. She was an avid reader. She was walking home from the library around 9 p.m. in Silver Creek.
The last person reported to have seen Judith was her own family member.
Her brother passed her on the way to their house, asked her if she needed a ride home. She told him, no, real close, I'm just going to walk. And that was the last she was ever seen.
At the time, however, there was no report made that Judith had gone missing.
We're still looking for people who have seen all the parties that we're talking about. That's really important. You know, Judith was last seen remarkably by her own brother. Is he the only person? Given the instance where it wasn't reported and it wasn't a massive search for, I'm sure a lot of people never even knew Judith was missing.
A letter from a citizen that mentioned Judith sparked the investigators' interest in the case.
We went and tried to validate the case on Judith. And at that time, in 1976, Silver Creek had its own police department, had its own records. They no longer exist.
Over 45,000 people have been engaged in the posts about Judith.
Judith is new, and we're gathering people for the first time who haven't heard about it. So the result of each exposure is different.
In the end, the investigator urges the public to keep an eye on the Unsolved Chautauqua Facebook page and don't hesitate to reach out to the Unsolved Crimes Unit with any information. Live in studio, Alyssa Wright, WNY News Now.